This is an overview of the settings options in MaX UC Desktop for Windows. To access settings, click on your profile icon and then choose Settings. This launches a new window that allows you to configure a variety of settings in multiple categories. First, under General, you can choose to launch MaX UC when your computer starts up and also automatically log into MaX UC. You can choose to integrate with Outlook in case you use Outlook. You can also use MaX UC to call phone numbers for links and emails and on web pages. We'll demonstrate that when we show actual making calls later. You can choose the ringtone if you're using MaX UC as a soft phone. If you've turned off direct calling, which we'll talk about in just a moment, and you're using MaX UC as a utility to go with your desk phone, then this ringtone option won't even show here. You can also choose the source of your contacts, whether it's MaX UC or Outlook. Again, if you're an Outlook user, you can choose where to store your recordings to, because you can record calls here within MaX UC, and also whether to share data with Metaswitch. Next, we have our calls option. Again, we can choose how calls are made. When we're using the soft phone, which I'm going to demonstrate first, then you want the calls using the MaX UC soft phone. If you're going to be using your desk phone, we would choose click to dial and turn off direct calling. And we'll demonstrate how that works when we go through making calls in another video. You also choose which phone numbers to make calls from with MaX UC. Click to dial allows you to make calls from multiple phone numbers. You can see right now I can't choose the different phone numbers, but if I choose click to dial, I can enter additional phone numbers in, and I can make MaX UC place a call to another phone number for me. And again, we'll demonstrate that later. You can choose to always keep your call window on top, and you should also enable the call park feature if you're going to use MaX UC in the soft phone mode. This will allow you to park calls and access calls that are on park. We'll demonstrate that shortly. And you can also choose whether to show or suppress the call rating window after every call, so you can give feedback back to Metaswitch on how the quality of the call was. Lastly, and very important, is this is where you control whether you're going to be using MaX UC as a soft phone, paired with a USB or Bluetooth headset on your computer, or if you're using a desk phone, you would turn off direct calling, and then you would use MaX UC just as a utility for the presence and status and chat and click to dial features, but you won't actually use the app to make calls because you'd still be using a desk phone. So this button right here controls that. I'm going to leave direct calling turned on for now, because the first thing I'm going to want to demonstrate in the next video is making calls using the MaX UC soft phone. After that, we have settings for meetings. So if you're using the MaX meeting service, this determines your behavior in meetings. It's basically Zoom built into our service. Then you've only got one option here for chat. You've got some options for your audio devices and also for your video devices. And you've got the ability to integrate with the CRM. This is a more complex topic. We're not really going to go into any detail, but if we want to do screen pop or integrate with various CRMs, those are configured here. So that is basically it on the MaX UC options that are available to you.